For thousands of years, the mystery of the red heifer has stood as one of the most debated, anticipated, and symbolically powerful prophecies in the Bible. It touches the deepest layers of Jewish tradition, Christian eschatology, and end times expectations. Today, with the arrival of several red heifers in Israel that reportedly meet the ancient biblical requirements, more people than ever are asking, is the red heifer prophecy finally on the edge of fulfillment? Before we start, we'd like to ask for your support. If you enjoy our video, please hit the like button. This will help us reach more people and create content for you. Now let's get started with today's video. The answer is not simple, but the story is extraordinary. To understand the weight of this moment, we must return to the beginning, back to the wilderness of Moses, the rituals of the Israelites, and the sacred laws that shaped their relationship with God. The ancient command, a rare and holy ritual. The red heifer first appears in the book of Numbers, chapter 19, where God himself gives Moses and Aaron a strange and sacred command. Israel was to find a heifer that is completely red, without a single blemish, without even one white or black hair, and one that has never been used for work. Such a heifer was to be sacrificed outside the camp, and its ashes were to be mixed with water to create the water of purification. These ashes played a crucial role. They made it possible for the Israelites to be ritually cleansed, especially before entering holy areas, including the tabernacle and later the temple. This ritual was so rare and so difficult to perform that, according to Jewish tradition, only 9 red heifers have ever been sacrificed, from the time of Moses until the destruction of the Second Temple in 70 AD. The 10th, according to some rabbinic writings, would be associated with the Messianic age, a time of spiritual renewal and divine visitation. Why the red heifer matters today. Fast forward to the modern era. With the nation of Israel restored in 1948 and Jerusalem back under Jewish authority since 1967, many people began watching developments related to the temple with renewed interest. According to biblical prophecy interpretations held by many Christian and Jewish groups, the rebuilding of the Third Temple is a key component of end-time events. But here lies the challenge. The temple cannot be rebuilt until the purification process described in Numbers 19 is possible again, and that requires a flawless red heifer. For centuries, no such animal could be found. Many attempts failed. A few came close, but all were eventually disqualified due to blemishes or discolored hairs. The prophecy remained locked in time, waiting. Then, something unprecedented happened. The arrival of the modern red heifers. In 2022, an organization dedicated to temple research and restoration announced that they had partnered with ranchers in the United States to breed potential red heifers. After years of careful selection, they finally produced several calves that appeared to meet the biblical criteria. These animals were flown to Israel under strict supervision and have since been raised in a private facility near Jerusalem. Ensuring they remain flawless is an enormous challenge. Something as small as rubbing against a fence or accidental injury could disqualify them forever. Yet reports indicate that at least 1 or 2 heifers still meet all the conditions, even as they approach maturity, the age at which they could be used in the purification ceremony. This is where excitement surges among prophecy watchers. It means that for the first time in nearly 2,000 years, the possibility of performing the red heifer sacrifice is not theoretical, it is real. Preparations in Jerusalem. A sign of the times? Rumors and reports have circulated for months. Some say preparations for a ritual site on the Mount of Olives are nearly finished. Others claim that scholars are carefully studying every detail of ancient rabbinic law to ensure the ceremony, if approved, will be performed exactly as it was 3,000 years ago. Several groups are openly discussing the potential rebuilding of the temple should purification become possible. Though nothing official has been announced, the atmosphere around Jerusalem feels charged. Religious leaders are cautious but hopeful. Archaeologists, scholars, and theologians are watching closely, and millions online are speculating what this could mean for the world. For many Jews, the appearance of a valid red heifer represents a step toward spiritual restoration. For many Christians, it aligns with prophecies concerning the rise of the Third Temple, the appearance of the Antichrist, and the return of Jesus Christ. For historians, it is simply one of the most unusual revivals of an ancient biblical practice in modern times. Prophetic significance. Why this moment is different. The question remains, does the red heifer truly signal the approach of the end times? Interpretations vary, but several factors make this moment unlike any in recent history. 1. A return to biblical law. Never before in modern Israel has the purification ritual been within reach. The Temple Institute and other organizations have spent decades preparing sacred vessels, priestly garments, and training individuals believed to be descendants of the ancient priestly line. 2. Global awareness. Thanks to the internet, the red heifer has become a subject of worldwide fascination, fulfilling the idea that in the last days knowledge shall increase and global awareness of prophetic events would rise. 3. Political tension in Jerusalem. The Temple Mount, one of the most contested pieces of land on earth, continues to be at the center of global headlines. Any movement toward temple construction would have massive international consequences. 4. The timing. Many believe we are living in a prophetically significant era. With Israel back in the land, regional alliances shifting, and global instability on the rise, the appearance of the red heifers feels like another piece of a rapidly forming puzzle. But is the prophecy actually about to be fulfilled? The honest answer is both exciting and cautious. Exciting because the conditions required by Scripture are aligning for the first time in 2,000 years. Cautious because a single blemish can disqualify the heifer and no official declaration has been made. The heifers are being examined regularly. If they remain flawless, a ceremony could theoretically be announced at any time. But religious authorities will not move forward until absolute certainty is achieved. A turning point in history? Regardless of what happens next, we are witnessing something extraordinary. The red heifer is no longer a distant legend. It is a living animal, growing day by day in the land of Israel. Its presence alone has stirred global conversation, ignited prophetic interest, and revived ancient hopes. Whether viewed through faith, curiosity, or scholarship, the significance is undeniable. And as the world watches, one question remains at the center of it all. Are we living in the generation that will see the fulfillment of the red heifer prophecy? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain. The stage is set, the players are in place, and the ancient prophecy has come alive once again in our time.
Like, share, and subscribe for more end-time revelations, because the time is short.